This is grown man business. The collar swag don't hit a witness. I pull up in a Bentley so quick. I'm dropping them bags, popping them tags. You know how we bless that cash. The grown man biz. The grown man. I said the grown man. I said the grown man. This is how a grown man does business.
The flow is tight, show you right. I'm the one you can say.
Yo, what's good, people? What's good, people? Thank you for tuning in to Yeah Radio Cast. Tonight, on Sunday night, the Yeah Radio Cast family is in the building with a very special edition of the Mail Review, the flagship show of Yeah Radio Cast. Your boy in the building, the cat in the hat, Mr. Mark L. and Mr. Everything, Darlin Yell in the building.
What's happening, everybody?
What's
Thank y'all
good?
for tuning in. Thank y'all for
Absolutely.
being with Yell Radio Cast and Yell Entertainment. The Mail Review, I know it's impromptu, but y'all could have been anywhere tonight, but you're here with us.
Thank you for tuning in, as always, man. So how was the week, man? I know it's been busy, man. It's been busy. We didn't get the show in on Saturday. We know they crave us on Saturday mornings. You know, everybody like a little Saturday morning leg.
Who
apparently.
don't want Saturday morning
They want
leg?
the Saturday morning leg, but it's been a busy couple of weeks. Things have been moving. How was your week, sir? Good. They driving you crazy at your straight job.
You already know what they're doing out there doing my straight job, boy. Hey,
Pause.
hey, what's the?
That's what's good.
Hold on. What is the straight job?
So,
Help.
okay, listen.
Help.
Let me go on and get my old man cup in my hand. So, back in the day, words used to mean things. See what I'm saying?
Words used to mean things.
Yeah, so your straight job was the job that paid you from 9 to 5. You understand?
Whoa. What make you think Yellow Entertainment, Yellow Radio Cast ain't paying me 9 to 5?
What I'm saying is, my friend, this is more of a labor of love. We get paid for it, but we do this out of love. Now, out of love, you wouldn't get them to go to your straight job. That ain't out of love. That's to get the money. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a difference. So any other job after the straight job is just a gig. See, but nowadays, gig means you driving Uber, Lyft, one of them, one of those shipped,
One of them
or
people.
like I do, Amazon Flex. That's a gig. You know, you pick up a gig for a minute. So now people say when I'm going to the gig, they use straight job as a gig. So just give me a little history.
I'm here.
You hip now? Okay, so for the job that you work 9 to 5, have they been giving you any stress?
Man, well, I would say this, that since the middle of November,
Busy season.
yes, I have been bothered. Bothered is the word I'll use.
Mr. Do Everything, please, sir.
Yes,
Not Mr. Everything, Mr. Please Do Everything.
Boy, if that ain't the
That is bars, nigga. Bars.
Mr. Do Everything.
Mr. Please Do Everything.
I'm even when I leave,
Yeah.
I'm back on the phone because of a call. Probably 40 minutes after I leave. And at the time, I'm off and on that phone anywhere between 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
Yep.
So, and 1 o'clock in the morning.
What?
Yes. So I get off work maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8 on my way home. And then the phone will ring about 20 minutes after that. Mr. Williams, fill in the blank, right? And that will commence off and on for the next 2 to 3 hours.
What?
Yes. So, but I would say this. I would not complain about it.
It's blessed.
It's a blessing to be in that position to have somebody call your phone.
Correct. Because it could be the other way around.
It could be the other way around.
You could be outside at the bus stop.
I could be, and
trying to keep warm.
And I would like to allow me to take this moment just to tell some people that when somebody is helping you, you might want to be appreciative of the opportunity that has been granted to you while you call and ask for help and complain about the help that people may give you. So sometimes in those moments, it may behoove you to shut the hell up.
Right.
Shut the hell up.
Especially when you're asking for help.
Especially when you're asking for help. Beggars don't get to be choosers. Basically, the help that's been given to you is the help that you didn't have before it was put in your hands.
Correct.
Shut up and receive the blessing and be appreciative that somebody offered you a helping hand. You unappreciative motherfuckers who want, well, I don't want it this way. I wanted it that way. Well, let me reset you back to the moment that you did not have any of this.
Right. Where were you then?
Where were you then? I love you, though.
Tenfold.
Go ahead, man.
You got to love them. Got to love them, man. That's cool. I've had a busy week myself.
Yeah.
Well.
I know you had some things going on.
Yeah,
and
it's unfortunately, at this time of year, and always a loss of a family member, at any point during the year is definitely sad, but it's particularly sad around this time of year.
Yes.
Because this time of year is pretty much reserved for family gathering, especially with the Thanksgiving and Christmas coming together. Mm-hmm. And Hanukkah in there. Shout out for Hanukkah in there as well for those people who celebrate Hanukkah. Yes. So one of my loves was dealing with a death in her family. Her father passed. And so I went to go and provide some emotional stability and support, having gone through this very same experience. So, definitely it was busy in the term of that I just needed to be there to support and also work. Right. So I also worked. I worked from that location during the week, and I just got back into town today. So hey, it is what it is.
Let me allow me to say some words to your friend.
Yes.
I understand where you're coming from. This is the 21st anniversary today.
Oh wow!
It's the 21st anniversary of the day that I lost my mom.
I
coined this day Mother Nature Day.
Yep.
Nature Day. I wasn't going to speak on it in this moment. I was going to kind of like circle around to the end of the show, but
it works.
Kind of like following up what you were just saying. Mm-hmm. It is a difficult time. People actually think that I just don't care about holidays because I'm just Mr. Grinch, bah humbug. Right. Shout out to my guys over there, Lightworker Wayne, Huey G, Motivational Shit Podcast, where we were just discussing, it was a conversation about mental health, of course, but we touched on some of the things that kind of like bring us into the headspace that we're at. Mm-hmm. And I don't speak on that, but it's not a bah humbug moment for me. Just understand like what you may feel in this moment of happiness and joy.
Right. Others may not be experiencing
I don't experience that same joy like the people that are here that actually are the reason for me being here are no longer here.
Yeah.
I don't feel the joy you feel. It's not about bah humbug, I hate Christmas.
Right.
You got your mama, I don't.
Right.
You could hug your mama, I can't.
Correct.
You could call your mother, I can't.
Right.
You could call your daddy, I can't.
Correct.
So to me, it's like you're thinking about all this. Y'all are thinking about these celebratory moments, and I'm thinking it's just a Tuesday.
Correct, and that's what it comes down to. And just also piggybacking off what you're saying, that is correct. Please know that, especially during this season of the year, it's not necessarily a happy time for everybody, but it doesn't mean that they want to put a damper on your happy time.
Right.
It's just that you can't turn around and point in their face and go, I don't understand why you are like this. Well, you may not understand my situation.
Right.
And trust, having, you have kids, I have kids. So, we definitely put it on for our children. We don't want our children to suffer either.
This guy.
So,
Well, my mama told me I was special. So you haven't.
It's what you're supposed to do. LOL. Shout out to TR, member of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, as always. Shout out to TR.
Yes.
But yeah, man, that's usually what it comes down to, man. You real. People feel like they special. We all special, just like our mamas told us.
Yes, we are special.
We are all special.
Yeah, somebody.
Every last one of us.
Somebody has to like TR, right?
Yes, has to.
They're obligated to.
Yes, they're obligated to love TR. Obligated, have to. The driller. It's all good, man. Right on.
The driller in Manila.
Right, the driller in Manila.
So, but since we are talking about the holidays, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to talk about what we have going on for the holidays, because maybe, I'm not going to make this moment about me.
Yeah.
I will make this moment about, the reason of, which is the reason for the season, the holiday campaign, which is the brainchild of the special child, T.R. Tyrone Roberts.
Yep.
We will be hosting this event next weekend.
Yes.
Saturday. Shout out to my guy, Sean Chin. Once again, support your boy who started his podcast, Keep Your Chin Up podcast, yesterday. Check that show out. It's streaming right now. We will be hosting this event at his location, which is 6469 Highway 85, which is Hill and Haven of Atlanta. Shout out to my brother for allowing us the opportunity to have another outstanding event that is for the community at his location.
Yes.
There will be food there by our guy, old Joe White. Pork Your Fork will be donating some food to the public, and we will be servicing everybody who comes. And we have, at this point, we have 50 people coming to receive some gifts for the kids. And that's what it's about. So, see how I turned that sad moment.
Look
happy
at that.
Marcus.
That lets you know that it's not about bah humbug. Because we definitely, we need to do, we do this. And thank you, TR, for definitely bringing this to something that we should do yearly, and that we absolutely do, because again, there are people out there who are less fortunate than ourselves.
Yes.
And we want them to have a wonderful holiday season as well.
Right.
It could be something as simple as a gift card. It could be something as small as a toy for a child who is unable to get a toy. But we want you to know that we do care, that we're not all bah humbug. And even though we may not have the joy that people seem to believe, that's the funny part. Everybody wants to clock your joy or your sadness. Hey, listen, I'm good. But we may not have that joy, but the joy that we do try to bring to the community is more important to us than our personal joy. But definitely. It does happen to help us with our personal joy as well. So it's twofold. Right. So definitely the reason for the season is a great campaign, and that is exactly what we're planning to do. And I'm gonna be there early because Joe gonna put it, boy. Joe, boy. Listen. Look, I'm gonna have a reason for that season. The season is gonna be hot sauce, and I'm gonna be in there. Okay, so play with it if you want to, but Mark L got like two stomachs. And I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know I was in Florida all week, so I'm gonna be like, "Hey Joe, run that bike,
run that bike."
Hey
man, shout out to my Florida boys.
Shout out to all my Florida people. I run that bike. Listen, I had a good time though in Florida this week. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I had a ball. But yeah, man, that's great. Definitely come out and support us. We still got time to support you. Still got time to go ahead and get your gifts in. You still got time to get your unwrapped presents.
Yes.
Go ahead and make sure that you take that information. We'll show the flyer again before the show is over.
We will. Once again, it is this Saturday coming up from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yep.
We're starting out Saturday, and if we do have some things left over, we'll be continuing through Sunday. So come out, ride with us. Oh, and donations.
Please donate.
Donations, please.
Yep, you can't bring a toy or a gift card.
The donations go to Yale Radiocast Cash App. It goes to and we can probably go on break because I'm gonna bring you some of the donations. I'm gonna show you some of the donanations that's in the other room now,
they
brother.
Coming in, man.
There's a couple of things in the room right now that I want to like. I could. Ooh.
Listen. It's gonna be people gonna be blessed, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and send in my own donation. So trust and believe, man. We want folks to know that we care out there. Okay.
Yeah. So
definitely.
So Tyrone Roberts, bro, moms would be so proud of bro. And I gotta say this, man. I may speak on my birth mother gone, but I appreciate the people who have been mothers to me,
mother figures, absolutely,
who have picked up the mantle of, and definitely Tyrone's mother, Miss Mary Roberts. She has been such a supporter of me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I thank you, man, and I appreciate all y'all who back me up in these moments, man. So
absolutely.
So,
Right
but
on,
we,
yeah.
hey, enough of the happy stuff, man. We got some dirt to talk about, though,
Ooh,
man.
Lord, listen, y'all, listen. Look, we were gonna push the show, but we said, you know what? We got some stuff that we need to discuss, that we need to get out there while the irons is hot.
Yes.
You want to take a break and come back and talk about it, or you want to go ahead and get started? I thought I told you that we won't stop. You want to take a break?
Hey, man, I'll let you know this. I am officially canceling my Diddy Bop.
Oh, no Diddy Bop.
No more Diddy
Bad
Bop.
boy.
I'm done with Diddy Bop.
You done with the Diddy Bop. You got to call it the Dollar Bop from now on.
We're going to have to switch that.
You have to call it the Dollar Bop. Your name is actually better than Diddy's right now, which is a shock, ladies and gentlemen. Your name is actually better.
Yeah, we're going to go on a break and we're going to talk about this shit.
Oh, my goodness. Look, I thought I told you that we don't stop. But we'll be back in just a moment. We're going to pay these bills right quick, and we're going to jump back into it and find out what happened to Mr. Combs. Stay tuned. We'll be back on the Mail Review from YaleRadiocast.com.
Hey, this your boy Big Trap with Yale Entertainment, and you can find me at 1MO question QUESTION. Check out my movie Behind the Trap. Go to my page and get the info. Hey, we all we got.
Hey, it's Pastor Sean with Healing Haven of Atlanta, where we specialize in the healing and development of our young men and our young dads 18 and up. We are a community resource center. We specialize in the healing and development. Young men, young dads, we help you get on your feet. We help you get your job. We help you with leadership development. You have suspended license because of child support. We have fatherhood classes that can help you guys get on your feet, get your license back, whether it is court ordered or voluntarily. Plus, we have wraparound services that are right here in this community to help us with job training and job placement. Y'all can reach us at Healing Haven, the number 8 at gmail.com, or reach us on the web at healinghavenatl.org. Come through, come holler at us, let us be of service to you. Peace.
Hey, this is your boy Mark L., one of the members of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for the Mail Review right here on Yale Radiocast. Ladies, are you looking for something special to do for your man? Something to make him feel special, something to show him that you love and appreciate him? You should send him to For Men's Only, right there located in Sandy Springs. This is a men's only salon where he will be pampered. They have barbering services. They also do manicures and pedicures. Also, you can go and visit their website at www.fmogrooming.com if you want to get a look and see the services that they offer. And give them the hashtag The Leg. They will give you a discount off of your services for that day. So ladies, send him to For Men Only. We look forward to seeing you. And as always, the motto is get the business.
My name is Mark Curry. You know, I'm a former bad boy recording artist. A lot of people, you know, I made a lot of hits for Puff.
How do you feel about these lawsuits accusing Diddy of abuse? What do you think about that? You knowing Diddy, do you think he's capable of doing that, man?
Do I think? Yeah. I think he's very capable of doing it. It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance. That's what comes with, you know, what makes him. I seen fights between, where he have an argument, fight with a female, whatever it may be. I seen it with my own friends. But sometimes you say, you know, we all go through things, but once you have a sign of doing it over and over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem. You be like, so every relationship that you get in, you're violent in them. I was around when Cassie was there. I knew Kim Porter before I knew Puff. I met Misa, but you know, it was a history. When you have a history of the same thing, man, it becomes a problem.
Speaking of Kim Porter, because you knew Kim Porter, is it true that Diddy broke her nose?
Bust her nose, man. Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversation, that's a sign of insanity. My name is Mark Curry.
Go ahead, Mark. Man.
Man,
From the commercial break.
Look here, man. Welcome back to the Mail Review on radiocast.com. You in the studio with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, your man Mark L. the Cat in the Hat, and my man Mr. Please Do Everything today. During the season, he's gonna be Mr. Please Do Everything, please. Dial Yell in the building, the namesake. And man,
Look
listen
here, man.
here.
I know I
dude.
was joking about the take that.
Ooh,
but
wee.
I'm not.
Bro, listen. So if y'all have been under a rock for the last few weeks, since like November the 13th or 14th or so, y'all have not heard about these allegations coming out about one Sean Puff Daddy Combs. Y'all should know him as the CEO of Bad Boy Records, Bad Boy
Yes.
Entertainment. And it's looking
You know what?
really
Isn't now it's Love
suspect.
Records or something? Something
It
going-
might be because
real
did he
suspect
change his
that
name to Love or something?
Real suspect that he's changing his name and doing all
Well,
this changing
we
information
can
on-
say it's suspect, but everything is alleged at this point. We got to use that word,
Yes,
alleged.
we do, because he ain't gonna be suing us.
I'm
And
saying, right?
If
Yes,
he want to
please.
sue anything over here,
I mean,
it would be
he can come
sue
on the
practice.
show and talk to us about it, but I'm not gonna take nothing he off the drink
I ain't gonna lie. I
because
don't even-
apparently
I don't even want Diddy in the
you
studio.
don't want him in the studio, man. Listen, bro, this is a lot though. So here is another one of our entertainment heroes, and I'm going to say entertainment heroes because Bad Boy Records, man, they were founded in 1993, and I remember being a fledgling company and the Notorious Big definitely coming out and blowing them out the water. Craig Mack was Bad Boy Records.
Yes.
You got Faith Evans, you got Mace, you got all these
112.
people. One Tweezy.
One for a minute had 8 Ball MJG
Yes,
on the label.
yes.
You
So-
know, Black Rob.
I mean, Bad Boy was one of those big companies, and it was definitely at the center of one of the companies at the center of the East Coast West Coast rivalry
Yes.
between them and Death Row and so on and so forth. So all these years later, here we are. We're hearing these allegations coming out from another person that was an artist on the label, Cassie. If y'all remember Cassie, I couldn't tell you what song.
I remember the song.
But
I'll pull up a list.
You pull up because I don't.
You remember the song?
Cassie, today's agenda. That's what I remember. I remember Biggie. I remember Mace. I remember Black Rob. I remember those. I remember 112. But not trying to discount her. I'm just saying I don't remember. But I'm old, so there's a lot of things I done probably forgot more things than any of y'all remember. Young whippersnappers out there. But let me just say this. So she recently put out a lawsuit. Now, what Cassie basically stated is that for years, her and Puffy dated, and that she was subject to all kind of abuse. Let's just go with that. All kind of abuse. So let me just read a little bit from the article, and this is going to be credited through Complex. This is a definite magazine, online magazine, complex.com. On November 16th, the music industry was shaken by news that the singer Cassie had filed a lawsuit against her former partner, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The lawsuit accused Diddy of raping and abusing her throughout their decade-long romantic relationship. Dramatic pause. Okay. The legal action drew attention to Diddy, who had been rebranding himself as quote-unquote Brother Love since 2017, and triggered a cascade of additional allegations, including those from 2 other women. The shocking revelations led to significant consequences for his businesses. Despite the already extensive media coverage since the initial revelation, tracking the evolution of Diddy's current legal situation can be challenging due to the ongoing nature of the cases. So to provide some clarity, here's a running timeline outlining the recent allegations against Diddy and the subsequent ramifications that have followed. On the 16th, Cassie files a lawsuit against Diddy for, quote, rape, sex trafficking, and abuse.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Because, wow,
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Right.
She filed this lawsuit in federal district court in Manhattan, accusing the mogul of physically abusing her throughout their 10-year relationship. Ventura and Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, reportedly met in 2005 when she was 19. The following year, Ventura signed to Combs' record label, Bad Boy Records, where she released her debut self-titled album. Their romantic relationship began in 2007. I want y'all to keep track of that. 2007. She was 19 in 2005. She was 21 in 2007. Okay? According to documents obtained by the New York Times, Cassie Ventura, Cassandra Ventura, again is her name, alleges that Combs began exhibiting signs of control and abuse following the release of her debut album. She alleged the mogul aggressively urged her to ingest copious amounts of drugs. Urged her. I didn't see force, but urged her to ingest copious amounts of drugs and was frequently violent throughout the relationship until it ended in 2018. The lengthy court lawsuit also provides egregious and gruesome details on several incidents in which Diddy allegedly beat and raped the singer. After years in silence and darkness, Ventura said in a statement through her lawyer, "I'm finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships." In a statement provided to Complex, Diddy's attorney, Ben Brafman, vehemently denied the allegations against his client, stating the lawsuit was, quote, riddled with baseless and outrageous lies aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation. On the very next day, though, ladies and gentlemen, Cassie and Diddy settled the lawsuit, quote unquote, amicably. Okay, I remember that song. I know how you like it. Hey, just one day after Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, the former couple reportedly settled the case for an undisclosed amount. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control, Cassie said in an official statement following the settlement. Diddy's lawyer, Ben Brafman, also confirmed the settlement was reached, but clarified in an additional statement that it was not a quote-unquote admission of wrongdoing. Let me stop y'all right there, man. My goodness. So, on the 16th, she files the lawsuit. On the day after, she settles the lawsuit.
Right.
So here's some of the scuttlebutt, and we use that as gossip around the airwaves. He allegedly offered her an 8-figure settlement before she came public with the lawsuit. So what do you think was the motivation for settling the day after you let this lawsuit come out? Why not settle it before the lawsuit came out? That's my question. What do you think, Dylan?
I am very happy for this moment.
Boy, oh boy, here we go. What do you think? Why?
I've been waiting. It's like I've been waiting on this moment
your whole life, son.
Yes.
Your whole life, son.
Everybody else did it. First of all, I want to say a big F you to all these media outlets who have decided to not cover this shit.
Okay.
And be really, really, really
hush.
bland with your coverage.
Well,
protecting Sean Combs. So if you ask me what I think, what I think it could be is because they was real quiet about that sex trafficking, that human
piece.
Trafficking part.
You know why? I got a good idea why.
Go ahead, tell me why.
Because it's going to wrap up a lot of people.
And that's where I'm at with it.
Oh,
right?
It's going to wrap up a lot of people. Because you listen, for traffic to happen, it has to be more than one, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Continue.
So that's the part that I'm real interested, because that's the part that everybody is keeping behind the closed doors.
Correct.
The media outlets are saying abuse or whatever, and they're still talking about that part. Something's wrong with Mark. so
why is something wrong with me? TR?
Oh no, you got a different Diddy Bop.
My Diddy Bop has changed, sir.
Yeah, you Diddy Bopping everywhere.
I don't have a Diddy Bop now. It's just a Mark L Bop. It's just a Mark L Bop.
I do want to bring to the forefront the trafficking part.
That's important,
because that really, now you're bringing a whole bunch of people into this mix.
Right.
And what happened is, once the allegations part came out, take that.
Give it back.
Once the allegations part came out,
right,
somebody started calling.
Oh, absolutely, immediately.
So they, the big wigs, the corporations, the high profile people who have been aligned with Diddy for decades. So we want to talk about how Cassie went about with the lawsuit. It wasn't the lawsuit wasn't directed at Diddy. The lawsuit went to the sponsoring companies of Diddy and his brand.
Correct.
And what happened was people started saying, "Oh, you're suing us? We need to get rid of him."
Correct.
And that's where the ball started rolling, because ain't nothing happened this fast in the music industry, in the entertainment industry, just in the high profile industry or whatever, in a very long time.
Right.
Where what how many hours was it? How long was it before
24?
24
if it was 24, because it's like she filed the lawsuit and the very next day it was settled.
Right. So something, as you always say, man, the overlay for the underplay.
Yeah.
So I want to know what the underplay is. We already know what it is. It's a lot of dirt that this man has did. It's a lot of things that's happened behind P. Diddy. People have came up, passed away behind him that's been associated with him. A lot of abuse has happened that's been associated with him. A lot of things in the industry has happened associated with Diddy. And the person who knows about this is the person that was closest to him. There you have it.
Interesting.
And she was willing to tell it all. But what she did was she went to the lawsuit first, because that already put a big spotlight on her. So if something would have happened to her, she could have called, "I'm about to tell everything, nigga." You know.
I got you. And then we would have been like, "Oh man, Cassie meets an unfortunate end."
Yes. A car accident. She already went for the lawsuit. So now it's a spotlight that if something happens to her, now we got a direct line. Diddy,
did you do this?
Did
he do it, or did he not? For real though, think about it, bro. You dead on, because if something does happen to her at this point, he is the first person of interest,
right? And
she wanted to protect herself. It looks like
right.
Interesting.
So I just I'm all happy inside about it. Yes.
Well, I think the dominoes are gonna fall, and I mean, I think kind of similar to the case. Who's the guy that went to jail and died in his cell, hung himself, quote unquote.
What's it?
You know the one I'm talking about.
Epstein.
Similar to what happened to Epstein, right?
Yeah. Epstein had a lot of ties to some high-profile people.
Yeah.
In the world.
Right.
And he got locked up, and I think he had already put something out there like, "I wouldn't kill myself," but that's what wound up happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really, really, really ready to see, some justice get served.
Right.
The control that this man has on the music industry is amazing.
It is.
So I mean,
but it's I mean, kind of like what was being said in the video, man. I think it goes back to the old adage of absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
And he's had a lot of power for a lot of years. So there are things that you do that, or I don't think you should, but there are things that I know people in power will do in order to
keep power,
and to display their dominance of the power and the ownership of their power. And I do believe that as more of this story comes out, man, I'm almost trying to cover my eyes to see who else is involved in it, because already we got Aaron Hall.
Let's talk about Aaron Hall.
Hall and Guy. We got Aaron Hall. If those of you who don't know Guy, and again, my oldness is showing because I didn't remember the Cassie song, but I definitely remember all the Guy records because that was my year. Hey, groove me, oh yeah, baby. Tonight. Apparently, Aaron Hall was doing a little bit more than grooving tonight. Yeah. And again, all this stuff is alleged, folks. Again, you don't sue me. I didn't say it happened. I didn't say absolutely.
Aaron Hall
alleged. He actually admitted it though.
Aaron Hall has stated that he's been to plenty and numerous of rendezvous where Diddy was there, and they seen some things. Yeah, I was in a room and Diddy was there. You know what I'm saying? He admitted this. So I mean, if you look back to some of their music, And a lot of the music, us looking back at
Listen.
this day and age, has been
Oh, my
very,
God.
very suspect.
If you take that music and filter it through today's times, oh my God.
You talk about cancel culture.
Boy,
You would be.
you may be young, but you ready. For what? To learn
Backstage,
what?
Underage.
Oh,
adolescents.
no. You say no, but I say yes. Wait. So through the filter of seriously, y'all,
Right,
this is
right.
this is real talk, man. All right, so Phoenix, thank you for chiming in. We love it when y'all chiming on the stream. We love it. Rumor has it that Kim Porter was going to release a tell-all as well, and then she mysteriously died of pneumonia. Albie Sure was about to start talking, and then he goes into a coma.
Yes.
Too many similarities and coincidences. So listen, all you conspiracy theorists out there, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, I'm just a 51-year-old black man. So I don't got to be called a conspiracy theorist to know that I think it's a conspiracy. Okay? Because I'm a 51-year-old black man, and I done seen some shit. Okay?
Right.
So it is coincidental. So maybe it is almost possible that this lawsuit is coming out. Her lawsuit came out just to, like you said, protect herself.
Right.
I need to know about this trafficking piece because, we definitely don't dig the traffickers. We definitely know that's a big thing, especially in and through Atlanta.
Right.
So I'm definitely interested to see how much further this is going to go because here's the part you don't realize, and this is the funny thing. I don't know if he may be realizing or he's just trying to stop the bleeding or whatever. So if you offer a settlement before a lawsuit comes out and they turn it down, and then the lawsuit comes out, and then you offer another settlement to try to stem the flow of the bleeding, quote unquote, they got their money for what they did.
Right.
But now it starts the ball rolling. So what has happened since then is he's had to step down as chairman of a company,
Right.
Revolt, right?
Revolt, yes.
And 50 Cent's petty ass has offered to buy it.
Curtis!
But even 50 was like, yeah, he probably did that. He probably did.
He did that shit.
He did that shit.
He did
Whatever
that
they say about him, he did that shit. But I mean, it's crazy to think that. And now this is my question for you, Darwin. Okay, because let's just say you ran a multimedia company.
Let's just say that.
Let's
just say that. Right.
Randomly, you and TR.
Yes.
Randomly ran media companies.
Yes.
Someone ran something called RTV. Someone ran something called Radio Cast. And 10 years down the line, someone says, once you have reached this level to where you are untouchable, someone says, he made fun of my rapping. He made fun of my podcast. Dallin did something that people did not like. Okay, which is probably par for the course. He probably does something that people don't like on a daily basis. But what does this say that all of a sudden I'm going to come out with these allegations, and it is not to get paid, but we can say it's to stop you, but let's just say it's really so that you don't run your radio cast no more.
Right.
I mean, damn.
Well, I would say this. I would say those allegations are absolutely true.
Okay.
Because I stand on business. I stand on business.
Oh, no. Please don't stand on business. Don't stand on business.
We'll circle that too.
We're going to be back with that part. We're going to stand on business in a minute. But, I'm just saying, though. But think about it.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It would spark a lot of questions if I say, hey, I'm stepping down.
Right.
Or it would, well, damn, darling, you birthed this, you created this.
You gonna step away from your company?
Away from your company?
What really is going on?
But that's if that's the power of media.
Yeah.
If you have those ties and connections, you can mute some of this. I want to see what the pundits have to say. I want to see those who are.
You think this would be blowing up?
Shit. So we need to press those other outlets and those people. Okay, we need to.
Why aren't y'all talking about this?
Yeah, look, I would jump on Joe Budden Podcast Network and say, Joe, I want to hear about your boy. I don't want to hear about Sexy Red. I want to hear about your boy. Take that.
If Sexy Red is within the rights to talk about, and Cardi B, and we talk about all of them, and Megan Thee Stallion, if we can talk about all of them, why ain't we talking about this?
Right.
Because this ultimately we could look. Let me just tell
I
you
want to see
something.
transparency.
Listen, that's my point. We could talk about this girl or that girl is a thought because they doing this. We can do that all day long.
Yeah,
but why ain't we talking about what this man did and what these men are doing?
Right.
Because ultimately, at the end of the day, this is going to be something that's going to be yet another sad chapter of the Me Too movement, right?
So what? So we was gonna circle around in that part next week. By the way.
Okay.
So what you think gonna happen here? What do you if you were to guess the outcome of this situation? What do you think? What do you think gonna happen, man?
I think he stands to lose a lot because we talked a little bit about this before the show started. You know, we always try to keep the fire in before we get the show out. But again, think about this. A couple of months ago, Diddy suddenly started to give people their rights to their parts of their publishing from Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked, and like you said, the overlay for the underplay. He had to know this was coming.
Right.
I wonder if his publicists and lawyers told him to just hold tight and not get in front of this. He should have got in front of this. He should have came out and said something himself.
I mean, what are you going to say? Hey, by the way, I'm
not proud of some stuff I've done. In '93 was wild as hell. Something. Because now it looks like this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. So now the pieces are going to turn into a whole diagram of what has happened. It's gonna turn into something.
Right.
Not to say that it wasn't anything before, but what I'm saying is it's going to be, oh man, Cassie had these allegations, but what happened before that? Oh man, Puff Daddy started selling back his publishing rights. Do you think it could have been because maybe he expects to lose so much that if he loses those publishing rights, then those people who actually did that, the people whose masters he owns, would be affected. So maybe he's trying to, basically just like what they say the human body does, to protect the core, you can lose the extremities.
Right.
So he started giving that stuff away before this came out. So maybe he was racing to the gun before she came out with that lawsuit.
I think you're right on that. I think you're right.
Because once you threw trafficking in that mother,
to me,
bro, that's gonna blow up. It should.
To me, this dude for his whole career has not given anything to anybody. He's taking everything I was talking on Sean's show yesterday.
Okay.
And
Sean Combs? Oh, Sean Chen, sorry.
I would never talk to that dude.
Oh wow. Ooh, you got some. Ooh.
I am so happy for this moment.
Oh my goodness, you got some.
No. When you watch for years and years and years,
and watch the way behaviors are,
the behaviors of you've done nothing for. Yeah, you provided some good music.
Yeah.
Yay.
You've elevated some artists.
Hold on. You've elevated, but you've also destroyed some people.
True.
Purposely, without caring. You can ask. Look, man, I've been a hoe. I've done some bad stuff to women.
What? Gasp.
But
dun, dun, dun.
But you never saw me in the forefront smiling about it and bragging about it boisterously, like I can't be touched, like I'm untouchable. Meanwhile, somebody somewhere is in the most miserable state of their lives because of how you stole their money. You didn't even give nothing back. You didn't even get, and then you made excuses. Well, he signed the contract. I know about that talk though.
That's that slick talk. That slick talk.
But you did it boisterously. You destroyed people, man.
Yeah. Sean went to jail.
Sean went to jail. Took a charge. Allegedly. But all I know is all these allegations, you ain't did nothing to prove it wrong. You have done nothing to try to show this ain't me.
Right. Because maybe it is you.
Because you've done nothing to say, hey, I'm a better person than what is going on here, what this person is saying, what that person is saying about me, what these people are saying about me. So for your whole career, it's been cheesing
and dancing in everybody video. Sorry, carry on. I couldn't resist that. I couldn't let that one go.
Yeah, it's been take that. It's literally been take that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are saying, "Hey, I've worked for all of this," and they're sleeping in cars.
Yeah.
Look what happened to Black Rob.
Yeah.
Look what happened to all these people. G-Dep, look at all these people around you, and you've done nothing but just horrific, possibly, assumably horrific things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is going to turn out divine intervention. So
your life is now going to be under a microscope.
So he's going to become the new OJ.
Oh, wee.
OJ's still around, brother.
Yeah, but he just ain't worth much.
He you know what I'm saying? He pop up on that golf course,
but he ain't worth much.
His
legacy is tarnished.
I'm not.
A lot of people don't even know he played. Don't even remember he played. Don't remember how well he played football.
I'm just saying. I don't know if he's going to lose much. The man's a billionaire, right? But he's not going to gain anything more.
Correct.
And I would be so happy for that if he didn't get another penny for the shit that he has allegedly done to people.
I got you. Okay. Well, that's pretty strong, man. That's pretty strong.
I stand on business.
I hope.
I stand on business.
He's standing on business. Look, let me tell you something. I sure hope his son listens. His children listen well. Because they are definitely, unfortunately, they may suffer as a result of this. But I don't think they should feel like they had to get it out the mud. Ladies and gentlemen,
what's wrong with these people, bro?
I don't know
what's going on
with these people, man. But all right, so we gonna pivot off the Diddy thing.
Let's
we will as always, as we always say in our shows, we will definitely come back and we'll talk about it. A show that came up was it last year that it came up about the famous French actor who's also black. We found out that this famous French actor who is also black,
going on with your boy Jussie?
He has to serve his
Jussie.
We're not gonna say his name per se. We're gonna say it rhymes with Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
Let's say his name rhymes with Jussie Smollett.
We're just gonna go with Jussie Smooyay.
Jussie Smooyay, as Mr. Chappelle so
Smooyay,
elegantly referred to him, who's a famous French actor who is also black. If y'all remember the case of Jussie Smooyay, it's so fun to just say it, Jussie Smooyay. Basically, let's just go down the round. Let's go down the list. Since I'm in Chicago, and I'm gonna tell you,
you the Chicago guy.
The young man went out in the cold of Chicago, negative 30 degrees, to go and get a Subway sandwich at 2 o'clock in the morning, and apparently was accosted by two people who were Trump supporters.
Okay,
they were apparently Trump supporters. At one point, they were believed to be Caucasian.
My bad. I'm happy about this one too.
After some investigation, it turned out that these men who were not only not Caucasian, they were the complete opposite of Caucasian. Huge and black and African. I mean, they was all the way not Caucasian. Like, period. Like ellipsis. That's 3 periods, as I once heard.
They were blacker than
They were blacker than me, and I'm black.
How?
Okay.
How Sway?
My nickname is black, and they was blacker than me. How, Smooyay? How? So they found out that this was all a plot.
You're missing some important part.
It was all a plot.
No, not. You got to add the part.
Oh, yeah.
Had the noose.
They threw a noose around his neck and poured some bleach on him and something.
At 2 o'clock in the morning,
and it was like,
these Trump supporters,
yes,
Trump
supporters
in Chicago,
of
all places,
at 2 o'clock in the morning, negative 30 degrees, going to Subway. He was accosted. So, anyway, when it came out that it turned out that these African men were paid by someone in Mr. Smooyay's camp to perpetrate such things, the Illinois prosecutor,
yes,
she decided, you know what, I'm gonna go after this dude because of all of the stuff that they put us through in investigating this, and only to find out that this was in fact a hoax. So they went ahead and they did an investigation, and they found out that it was indeed a hoax. And what happened was he was locked up for 6 days at the time, and he appealed his charges. Now, how long ago did that happen?
About 2 years ago.
He was sentenced to serve 150 days for his crime.
Heinous
act of telling this
fraud.
bald-faced ass lie.
Well, I think he liked balls on the face.
His sexuality is not his question. His integrity, sir.
Oh, no.
No. It's his integrity, sir.
No.
Integrity.
No.
His integrity, sir.
I'm going to tell you why.
I'm going to tell you it's integrity.
I'm going to tell you why it's sexuality.
Why is it this?
Because he called on his sexuality people, the rainbow people, the LGBT, to correct. And since we did not co-sign with this bullshit ass story, let's go back into the story, Markel.
Correct. No, I remember.
Trump supporter in Chicago in 2:00 in the morning
and negative 30 degrees weather.
With a negative 30 degrees weather, going to Subway. And since we didn't co-sign to this bullshit,
then he said that he was being
happy people said that y'all motherfuckers are homophobic. We don't care. This shit sounds totally stupid.
It's a lie. It was just a lie.
Come on.
True.
And didn't those people make it up? Did not they make it about homosexuality?
His sexuality. That is correct.
Okay.
But they stepped off him after after all the story came out. It was kind of like, ooh, you gonna have to hold that one. Pause.
They got up like they was in church.
Church finger. Ooh, you gonna have to hold that one because that don't sound right to even us. That don't sound right. You making it sound like they picking on you, but you made up that whole ass story.
That's all I'm saying, brother.
That's it. I got you.
But they made it about that.
Right. He tried to make it about that.
No, the whole community did.
But they eventually drifted away.
Some of them are still on it.
I can't.
It was a lot of people still on it, bro.
At the end of the day, it was a damn lie. Okay? So it went to his integrity. But he was sentenced to serve 150 days. He was locked up for 6. That gives him credit for 6 days. So 44 days?
Yeah, 144 days.
He could have served 144 days in 2 years. We still appealing. So they just found out this week that the appeal was denied. They shot the appeal down. So now he has to appeal to the Supreme Court. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty sure the Supreme Court is not going to listen to this, especially not based on the facts of the case, because anybody who has been to Chicago in the winter knows damn well.
Damn good and goddamn
walking anywhere at 2:00 in the morning in negative 30-degree weather to a restaurant that probably ain't even fucking open. I was going to Subway. You was
He was going to get a foot long.
You were going to get a foot long
salami.
Subway salami.
He was going to get the salami.
Is that code for something else? Because
definitely.
this story makes absolutely no sense, Mr. Smooyay.
Hey, put it together. Salami.
Stop it.
And a rope.
Stop it. And a rope. Stop it.
And a hat.
And a hat. Stop it. It was that they were wearing Make America Great hats. Remember that? Listen, this story was hilarious when it came out. And I'm gonna tell you why it was hilarious. Again, first of all, let me go ahead. I know we don't give disclaimers normally. I'm gonna give this disclaimer.
You know how much we say we don't, and
we still give us disclaimer. We still give a disclaimer. I'm just gonna say, I need y'all to understand and respect the fact that his story sounded like a goddamn lie from the beginning. So before they decided to put the eligibilities in it, that's LGBTQ. Before they decided to put the eligibilities in it, before they decided that the eligibilities. I stole that from somebody. But it's cool though. You like it though. You ready? I like that. Before they decided to get the LGBTQIA plus community involved in it, before any of that happened, it sounded like a damn lie to everybody that heard the story. Even people from Chicago was like, 2 o'clock in the morning going to Subway? Come on. You know how your kid come to you and tell you a story. You just sit there and you look at him.
Come on.
I used to tell my kids this. Hey, stop. Let me stop you right there, son. I need you to go back upstairs with your brother. I need y'all to sit down and go over that story again and then come back down and try to tell it again because it sounds like some bullshit. Okay? Just saying. Everybody that heard that story knew it sounded like some bullshit. Before they tried to politicize it, it sounded like some bullshit. It sounded like a story that a cop would say, sir, I just think you need to go home and lay down. Because I don't think you really meant to come in here with that story. So just understand, y'all, I'm making fun, but honestly, with all the people that do get assaulted out there, you've turned this into a political fiasco. Really, it's just as funny as the lady who said that some people ran up on her and they were voting for Barack Obama, and they managed to burn a bee on the side of her face. Your dumb ass drew the bee backwards with an eraser. You did it to your damn self. I didn't believe that fucking story either. It really has nothing to do with political ramifications. It has everything to do with stupidity. That was just a dumbass story. That was a dumbass lie. As I would tell my kids, that was you just wasted a whole lie. That was a dumbass lie. Why would you tell that lie? So anyway, back to the point. He lost his appeal and he has now been charged. He needs to report back to serve 150 days. And I do believe, I don't know for sure, but the thought is that they're going to continue to fight it. Oh, man, at this point, dude, you could have done this. We could have healed and forgot all about it. Because I hadn't even thought nothing about it.
Well,
until it came up in the news again. You could have did the 150 days and you could have been Empire 2 by now. You could have been doing a new show. You could have been doing something else. Because what happens? Hell, I'm going to tell you just like this. I know it's tough for black people out here in the world, but I'm going to tell you like this. Robert Downey Jr. was a whole crackhead.
He was.
The man is a millionaire now. They have forgotten how many times he went to jail for possession or for drunk driving or something else.
Didn't he rehabilitate himself?
He did get rehabilitated.
That means you have to say, hey,
I got a problem.
There you go. That's my point.
But this is what I'm saying. 150 days in jail would have admitted, I got a problem. I told a bald-faced lie. Don't know, because really, what was your purpose? What was your point in doing this?
I'm telling you, Mark L.
Look.
I know you're allies of.
I am an ally, yes.
But there was a riding on the wave of.
He was on a hit show. He killed my show. I didn't get a chance to see the Empire.
I'm just saying, if you look at how all of that stuff played out, he was trying to ride the wave of the growth of a LGBT movement that was going on at that time.
Okay.
And he was looking for some kind of form of empathy that would have skyrocketed him to being the face of, and now everything is look, it was a money play. It was a rollout. It was a rollout.
It's too far.
Okay, that don't mean it wasn't a rollout.
If you wanted to be the face of the LGBTQ community, you could have did that in another way. Instead, you chose politics to go ahead and do that. Wrongest thing to do it.
But it works if people buy it. It was his fault that he made the dumbest lie. Let's just say he had a more credible lie, right? Let's just say he had a more.
Because that one was incredible.
All right, now
completely incredible.
Let's eliminate Chicago rednecks, 2:00 in the morning, 30-degree weather, and let's just make. That's what I'm saying. Now let's just say let's make it rednecks in Mississippi. 5:00 in the evening is more believable, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
And we can see the Trump supporters hating the LGBT community, and now he's in their space. We could believe that. See what I'm saying? He just didn't do a good lie.
He made up a poor lie.
He made up a poor lie. If he would have made it believable, that man would have been all over the goddamn place, marching and doing speeches and getting paid, and it would have did a spin-off of his own show. This was a rollout, bro. Okay. It just didn't work.
It just didn't work. But I mean, who is his publicist? Because you need to be fired. You playing with the wrong people.
Apparently, Subway.
Subway was not Please don't tell
Subway
me.
was like, how did we get in?
Listen.
Remove us from the
I know
group
we
chat.
already got enough trouble with Jared. We don't need
And
this.
here
Smooyay.
come this motherfucker.
Yo, why you put Subway name in there? Damn, I like Subway. The one around the corner from my house
Why
charged
not
lady
Quiznos?
$7,000, right? Y'all couldn't have picked like public subs. Damn.
They got the best footlongs
They
and salami.
They do got the best salami.
Oh, what?
Pause.
Oh, okay.
I like sandwiches myself.
But do you like salami?
I like sandwiches. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
But
I'm just making sure we on the same page.
my man Buckham said that was a great example. I saw that come across the feeds, man. But I'm gonna just say this, man. You know, I don't like to see anybody go to jail, but a stupid ass lie is a stupid ass lie. I'm gonna give my opinion.
So you're not gonna be happy if Diddy go to jail?
I'll tell you what. Look, listen. I told y'all be feeling like black people are people who love crime. We do not fucking love crime. I expect the crime to punish people to the fullest extent of the law. I absolutely do. Because I got friends, like I got a friend that somebody stole their catalytic converter off their car. Do you know, you don't think about this shit when you a kid, but when you a grown up paying to pay for a vehicle and you come outside and somebody done stole some shit off your damn car. Dennis Johnson, they do have the best salami. Right on, Dennis. They do. Pause.
Don't.
Salami is a deli meat. Let's move along. But I'm saying, look, black people are here for crime to be prosecuted. I just want you to treat everybody the same. Treat everybody the same.
I got you. I'm not. You know what? I'm with that.
Treat everybody the same.
But I am more so with the realm of play stupid games,
win stupid prizes,
every
day.
And I just like I'm waiting. What happened to Mr. Take That? Goofy Combs.
Yes.
I am happy about what's going on with Mr. Smooyay.
Whoa.
You deserved it because you tried to play with people, same storyline, just like Diddy. You playing with people's feelings.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
you playing with people's emotions. You're playing with people.
And with the many people within the LGBTQ community who have absolutely suffered, who have been killed, who have been mutilated, who have been maimed, who have been harmed. Right. With that, knowing that, to try to pander.
You ready for this part?
Yeah.
Let me
to try to make money or make a mockery.
Let me go ahead and holler at Mr. Johnson, DJ Johnson, who put another comment on the stream.
Mr. Johnson? No, not Dennis Johnson. I just still know Cadillac converter stole off somebody's car. Right, exactly.
This is what I'm trying to say. You have caused a reason for people. Y'all already have a world of hate against you, LGBT community.
Correct.
And what you did was you heightened that hate.
Correct. Because now you got people out there, boneheaded people who will say, see, the gays lie.
Just like people when black people do dumb stuff,
right?
People say, see,
look
they are thugs.
Yep, see,
look how they act. So that's what I'm saying. That's what he did.
Back.
So that right there is what I'm saying. If you want more, work to get more.
Yeah.
Because nobody even hated him.
Nobody was hating him. They loved him.
If anything, I was like, God damn, this little happy ass motherfucker got some bops on this goddamn soundtrack.
Hey,
now.
listen.
I was listening to that shit.
It's good.
You know what I'm saying? So now you created hate for yourself. You created hate for a community from people that probably had no problem with it. But now, once again, what social media does, what media does, it creates more division. And here we are, another moment where you, Smooyay, created more division.
That is correct.
So I think he deserves what he gets.
I think he embarrassed himself, and definitely in embarrassing himself, he's brought down a piece of the community in that. Yeah. I think that definitely is a problem. So. That's all I'm gonna say on that tonight, on that part of it. I say this. Hey, if you're listening out there, Mr. Smooyay, just go ahead and serve 150 days, man.
I mean, come on, man.
Serve 150 days, go into a hole for about 6 months to a year, come back out on the other side, doing something different, have a different life. That's all I'm gonna say.
You'll be safe. The booty warrior is free now.
Look here.
So you might run into
moving along, talking about embarrassing ourselves. I know of a king who embarrassed himself recently.
Is he a
Did you hear
king,
about that king?
or is he a court jester?
I think he might be a court jester because, you know.
He is acting the silliest.
He's doing the most.
He is doing the most.
Way the most.
Yes.
In case you have been on a rock the past week, again, I usually use that phrase pretty well. A young man decided to have an argument with his parents about how he had to get it out the mud. You know, he don't know the struggle about what I've been through and all this stuff. And he got to the point to where he got loud and obnoxious at a game in a box. Now, let's talk about this again. Remember, think about this. Chicago.
Right. Right.
2:00 in the morning.
Right.
Negative 30 degrees. Going to get a Subway sandwich. The reason I'm pointing that out, you had to get it out the mud.
Right.
You arguing with your parents.
Right.
Your entertainer parents from a box.
High profile.
In a stadium.
Falcon Stadium.
In a Falcon Stadium.
Of all places.
Of all places, but you had to get it out the mud. Sir.
Hey, circle that back.
Look at the comparisons.
Where are you at?
Where are you at? You in Falcons? You in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. In a box with your entertainer parents. Both of your parents are multi-platinum artists. But you had to get it out the mud. That's poor parenting if I ever heard it. Or some bullshit.
What's wrong with them?
What is wrong with these parents that they put that po' boy out there in the mud
to struggle like
that? That's because that's bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently, King Harris and Brother T.I., if you're listening, hey man, listen, man, I'm a big fan, man. I just said this story was just too much to pass up. Young King Harris, T.I.'s one of T.I.'s sons, one of T.I. and Tiny's sons. If y'all know T.I., you know Tip Harris. Y'all know T.I.P. You know,
I know them very well.
You know them very well.
Yes.
And Tiny, who was part of the multi-platinum group Escape.
Yes.
Singer, songwriter. Their son decided at some point they were having some sort of altercation. Not an altercation, but a discussion that started out playfully that seemed to escalate because he felt offended, because he felt like he wasn't getting his proper respect. So apparently, T.I., as a father should do, yoked his son up. And from the video, can you play that video? You had that video? Yeah. You embarrassing yourself.
You embarrassing yourself, son.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Here. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got some in the neighborhood with me that woke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando and man my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said it, he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath and throw tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
Yo, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. Hold his breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't going to tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding it.
He capping. He capping. Hey. He know I stand on business. He know that. Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business.
I don't feel like you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see. I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind a mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, ain't got too much to drink. I drunk too much. Drunk too much.
Let's go.
get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. Just being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you. Ain't no mystery about here. I know you though. I know you though. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Man, what is you talking about?
Get off me, man, get off me,
Boy, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me. King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
No, that's not the goal.
All right, then.
That's the daddy moment.
That is a daddy moment. And look, bruh, I don't understand. So this look like it started out as some friendly banter back and forth in the family. Mm-hmm. And then he got offended and took it serious because they started capping on him. Because these are your parents, fool.
Right. You don't get to lie to your parents.
To your parents who know you.
Right.
These are your parents now. You had a silver spoon in your mouth, probably did. Because your parents had already been putting out albums before you got here.
Right.
They the reason why you got on them black diamonds on your neck right now. Where you got that from? Come on.
Come on, man. Hey, come on.
Where you got that from?
Come on.
Why do you think? Can you imagine? This is what I want to imagine. I want to imagine Devin going, see, y'all don't know nothing about P. Cola.
See, what happens is he's going to get punched in his mouth already.
In the throat immediately.
Devin already know what it is, man.
Y'all don't know about P. Cola. My daddy and them had it easy. Uncle T, I don't know what he talking about because I don't know how the real P. Cola was. It was easy when y'all.
You know what, though?
If
I ain't going to lie. Devin tried that one time because he did not to me, but he put something on social media about, I just want to get my family out the hood. Boy, if you don't put that goddamn post off,
nigga, you ain't never seen the hood.
Now,
you drove by the hood.
Do we have the best, the highest level of income? No.
But you wasn't out here with a roach crawling on your face.
You wasn't out here with boy, if you don't pull that with your stupid ass.
Who is your stupid ass? That's all I can think of. My kids would never. Yeah. And my oldest was born in Chicago and my baby boy was born in Atlanta. And neither one of them, the roughest time my oldest probably had was talking about what he used to call an apartment we lived in, the sticky bug place.
Right.
The sticky bug place, the reason why it was a sticky bug place is because it was an apartment that they gave us. You in Atlanta, sometimes you subject to getting some bullshit from the apartment complex, or you were before they started charging $1.5 million a year to live in them mothers. But anyway, we moved into this complex and it was in a building and we didn't realize it. We did move out not long after. We didn't realize that the building was subject to flooding. So what would happen is the carpets would flood naturally. Once it dries up, it leaves this odor. And of course, with water comes bugs, right? Mm-hmm. So naturally, we got it to sticky bug place.
Right.
That's about as hard as he had it. That's about hard. But we did our best. His mother and I, their mother and I, did the best that we could to provide for our children. So it's kind of a slap in the face when you start talking about I had to get it out the mud. Nigga, what mud? What mud was you in?
I want to talk about the fact that he was so comfortable speaking disrespectfully to his parents.
Right.
That shows the level of entitlement that is today where it's been viewed as normal or okay. You call it, nigga, fuck you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? once again, this Mother Nature Day, rest her soul, man.
Oh, Lord, I bet you would have never called her nigga.
No. Dude, I never cussed in front of my mom.
Exactly.
So I don't get this generation and understanding how somebody so freely, I don't give a fuck what age I was. I was in the presence of my mother.
Yeah.
My respect turns up.
Period.
This is the person that birthed me.
Yeah.
Bitch, fuck, dick,
What?
suck.
Whoa.
Around my mom?
Never.
That just shows you how far we've backslid as a society.
Yeah.
And that's why, to me, that this world is so messed up. Parents want to be friends with the kids. Now, she knew I was grown.
Yeah. But
I was 27 when my mother passed.
Yeah.
But it was still a line that I didn't cross.
Right. Even as a grown man.
Mm-hmm. Because it's still boundaries. My son, 23 years old, it's still yes sir, no sir.
Yeah.
Period.
Same with my kids.
So what do you think about the level?
The level of respect. I think he is confused. I think that he is a young man who, for whatever reason, seems to believe that he has to amass some sort of street cred. And I believe he is embarrassed by the fact that his street cred is already done. I don't think anybody's gonna touch T.I.'s son. Let's talk about what happened last night, Shawty. Even after that event, even after what happened on that video, somebody decided, because the internet, Black Twitter and the internet is so funny. Everybody had jokes about it and everything. Somebody decided to promote a concert or a club night, a club event using the likeness of T.I. and T.I.'s son, King. Let me tell you what that daddy did. Now, do you think it was more of a daddy thing or more of a respect level thing or a combination of both? I'm going to say both. Because I would say if somebody put up a poster of me and my son after we got into a public confrontation and tried to use it to make some money, I'd have to pull up too. I'd have to pull up.
I think at this point the problem is Tip has to do damage control.
Well, it ain't even about damage control because here's what you got. His son did something. He yoked him up. That's the end of the fucking story. I mean, that's it. What else is there to do? This was a discussion, a family discussion.
The damage control is now you keep in mind.
Yeah.
T.I. is an arrogant guy.
Of course he is.
Okay. So now his reputation has been tarnished over the years with other allegations in his world. Okay, allegations that has been swept up under the rug.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that. But now we're speaking in a moment where you become like a laughing stock.
Right.
You are T.I.
You have become a caricature.
You're calling yourself the king of the South.
Right.
So people can't even see you as the king of the South no more because your son has tarnished the reputation of you as a father, as a family man, as a credible artist, and now it's ha ha ha, let me laugh at this dude. So yes, that is damage control.
Yeah.
So now I got to pull up to these clubs
and get some respect
and get some, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely a damage control moment.
Yeah, it's a damage control moment. I can see that. I could definitely see that. But I think anybody worth their salt who saw that moment and saw what happened and saw how he handled it, I mean, it was just a dad. He's a father doing what he needed to do.
In that moment, I'm talking about the after effect. I'm talking about
this club shit.
Now
that was some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. This is now.
Yeah, this is damage control.
Like how did now I got to go around. I got to see what social media is saying. I got to see what they're saying online.
Right.
I got to see what they're saying here.
Right,
shit,
right.
They got me on the fly at the club. Me and my son. You know what I'm saying? So
let me go shut that down.
He has to still keep in mind. He has to still be a father.
Yeah.
And
also he has to protect his brand.
He has to protect his brand.
Right.
That is damage control at the highest level because now I got to dial back what should have been a private moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's still my son.
It's still my son.
I can't help my son stupid.
Right.
Yeah, I just told y'all, I just tell the world, hey, my son, I want to get my family. Shut up, Devin.
You
Hell,
stupid. Your family ain't in the damn hood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, you at times you would have to parent
Yes.
in public.
Yes.
And you would have to reel it back and take it back to the nest and deal with it behind closed doors. Because I guarantee you, the moment didn't just stop right there with the camera stopped recording.
No.
There was some stuff that had to be discussed once they got in the car.
Absolutely.
And some stuff that had to be discussed once they got at home.
Boy.
And now he telling, hey, you know what I'm saying? Now I got to clean up this mess after cleaning up the other mess of the shit that you keep on doing.
Correct.
Sit your stupid ass down somewhere, please.
Please. Because if not, you're going to be doing damage control from now on.
Right. For the rest of their goddamn days.
I don't understand what got into that boy. I hope, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that maybe he'll give an apology. You think he should apologize?
Hold up. Do I think he will apologize? Well, you know, me being the media guy that I am, let's pull up his way of apologizing. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
I heard the song with me and Tip yet. You hear me? Y'all ain't heard that yet. It's a song. Me and Tip got a song too. But it's just like that song we on gangster. I ain't gonna lie. That song we on straight gangster. Me and Tip got a song and we standing on business. You hear me? And y'all not gonna fucking like it. And y'all not gonna like it. Y'all fucking hate when I stand on that business. Y'all hate when I stand on that business. I get y'all dick riding that song somewhere. Go ride some other dick, bro. Go ride some other dick, bro. My dick is occupied. I got 2 million. You go ride some other dick. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all wanna do that dick riding? Y'all gotta find another rapper. I got 2 million over here doing the same. You hear me? One thing about Ken, you can drop me anywhere and I'm standing.
Marcus, there's your apology. There's your apology, man. That's your apology.
Son,
Didn't I just say damage control?
be quiet, son.
Marcus. Marcus.
Shush. Zip it.
Marcus.
www.shh.com. I need you to hush.
Hey, Marcus.
Damn it.
There you go.
Zip it.
There you go. I like how you like to be the, you know what I'm saying, the balance. Sometimes, bro, you got to call it for what it is, Marcus.
Oh, bro, let me tell you right now.
And if T.I. sees this video, I hope he understands I'm not trying to charge to wipe this moment.
Right. No, not at all.
At the end of the day, bro, he's grown now. We, you know, but dude, he's acting so ignorant and stupid right now.
He doesn't know. He doesn't realize that the damage is causing.
Yeah, the damage that is causing
to the brand.
Tip been doing this for decades.
Yeah, right.
Where even he had to change some of how he delivered and all he is trying to say, and that's the moment. Let's not even make it about Tip and, you know what I'm saying, his son. Us as fathers have all said, hey, son, I already did the dumb shit you doing right now.
So you don't have to do the dumb shit.
Hov did that.
Right.
So you ain't got to go through that.
You ain't got to go through that. I did the dumb shit.
Yes.
I fell on my sword. It sounded like my mom when I was going to the military. All the men in this family have served this country, baby. You don't have to go. They paid, so you don't have to.
Right.
That's what her argument was behind me not going to the military. So I understand the concept.
Right.
So again, T.I. did all the wild and crazy shit, all the gangster shit, all the thug shit, all the wild getting out the mud shit, so that he could create a life for his children and his progeny to go through.
Right.
Phoenix said he is still a child as immaturity shows. Mentally, yes, he is not developed because we all know just because you turn 21 don't mean you grown.
Right. Exactly. I do
With
agree.
Your stupid ass.
Sound like me. There you go, Marcus. Let it out. Come on, I'm the Sith Lord. Yes.
It just pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Come on, Marcus.
It pisses
Let it
me
all
off
out.
because so then here's the question. So do we just say? Do we look at this as an isolated incident? Well, we can't really say
no. That's the problem. We see
can't even say it's a pattern of behavior.
Every 9 months he do something retarded.
So now the question is it T.I.'s fault?
No,
Is it Tiny's fault?
No, it's
or is it social media's fault?
It's not social media's fault. It's a parenting system. I do give it the tip in Tiny a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Right. Because when we raise our kids, when we get to a certain level of success and we try to prevent them or shield them from what we used to do, this is how I look at it. How will that child be able to survive in reality if we're shielding them from reality?
I got you.
What happens is they react like how we see here. He reacts like his reality is the streets, social media wise.
Right.
The streets, image wise. Not the streets, true lifestyle.
The actual streets.
Not true poverty.
Not concrete.
Not the reality of prison. Not because you went to jail for a couple of weeks, but reality of real struggle.
Yeah.
And now they don't even know how entitled they are.
Right.
I.e., my son putting some shit on the fucking trying to get my parents out of it. Damn it, I'm gonna call you tonight about that. I'm trying to
That's when you go on his post and go, boy, if you don't call, take this down and call me immediately. Your mama is not in the hood. And then she come on a post like, I'm gonna take a picture of where I'm not, and the hood ain't it.
The hood ain't it. So they have a false sense of reality.
Okay.
And it's only by what Biggie, circling back to that guy.
Okay.
Get my daughter this college plan so she don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've tried to give kids everything so they don't have to work for anything.
Well, that's the vestige of the past. We always wanted our children to do better than we did, right? My mother wanted me to do better than she.
Right.
My father wanted me to do better than he. I want my sons to do better than me.
Right.
And their mother, of course, wants them to do better than her.
I ain't gonna lie.
We want that.
I want my kids to get their ass kicked.
Why? Because it builds character.
If they never fall, how the hell would they learn how to get up?
Listen.
Y'all need to stop with this goddamn pampering shit.
Well, I mean,
y'all need to stop with this. I'm good because sooner or later,
somebody gonna kick their ass.
No, real talk. I talk to people about this all the time. Yeah. Sooner or later, your ass ain't gonna be here to protect them.
That is a fact.
And now you got us having to deal with your retarded ass kids because you did not really teach them the rules of how to survive.
Right. How to deal.
They don't get to go to mama and daddy no more once you out of here.
Yeah, that's
true. And now they own social media talk about nobody love me. Well, hell, you ain't give us a reason to love you because all the time we see you going on social media talk about it's everybody else's fault, the problems that you going through.
Yeah.
And you vented and you made yourself the victim. God damn it, pick yourself up and fix it. Hey, I got a friend who told his lady, don't nobody care about your child because you think they cute.
Right.
That's your child, not mine.
Right.
So the love that you got for him, that's your love.
Yeah.
So how do you teach that child how to survive in a world that does not love them?
Right.
You're going to be out of here.
And then what?
In 5 minutes. And then what?
Right.
So
that's a fact. So the entitlement is a real thing.
Not entanglement.
Entitlement.
Yes.
Well, look.
The embusinessment.
The embusinessment. All we know is that sometimes we have to stand on business. And standing on business is what we do here at Yale Radio Cast. And in that very theory, we have to stand on business and we have to say thank y'all for joining us here on Yale Radio Cast. Don't forget about the reason for the season. We got to stand on that business.
We're standing on that business.
We got to stand on. I'm going to write business on the bottom of my shoe and I'm going to stand on it. Business.
B-I-D.
B-I-D apostrophe N-E-S-S.
Or
business.
ZZ.
Business.
However.
Business.
ZZ
we
Top.
Need to stand on business.
ZZ
ZZ Top. Exactly. ZZ Bottom. We need to stand on
Whoa.
business. Thank y'all. Pause. Thank y'all for tuning in for this very special mail review done on a Sunday night. Before we go ahead and we wrap it up, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for definitely being on the stream with us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing us do what we do. We appreciate y'all. And as we move into the holiday season, we'll be giving thanks all year because
join us next weekend though. Join us next Saturday.
Absolutely.
At 6469 Highway 85, Riverdale, Georgia. That is Hill and Haven of Atlanta. You can please, once again, we need y'all to donate. Please donate to the Cash App of Yale Radio Cast.
Yep, absolutely.
Cash App, Yale Radio Cast. It's up in the Cash App. Send us that little bit of money, man. We would love for it to be like $500, but we would appreciate it even if it's $5.
Yep.
Please go to the kids. This is holidays. Once again, we're talking about providing the privileges that maybe we didn't have.
Correct.
So see how all this ties in?
Yep.
It's all about family. It's all about structure. It's all about helping out and moving forward.
Absolutely.
Into 2024, man.
Yes. And here we go. We almost there, y'all. So just come on out. Definitely, it's going to be a good time. And some man said, who cooking?
Oh, Joe White.
Who cooking?
Pork your fork.
Pork your fork. Joe White is cooking.
This is the joke that we're running around. Put some pimp slim love this. Say it with me. Pork your fork. We was up in the real life. We really gonna say this together.
Really gonna say it. Pork your fork. Terrible news. Joe gonna be cooking. Come on out and get some of this wonderful food. Come and get some of these giveaways. Definitely go ahead and donate. If you are more fortunate, go ahead and donate so that these people can also have a very happy holiday season. Other than that, my brother Dylan, your boy Mark L with Cat and Hat sliding off. You got anything for the people before we get out of here?
Pork your fork.
Stand on business. And as always, the motto is stand on business. Get the business.
We might have to take.
We might have to take it to get the standing on business. Get the business stood on. Is that what it is? Hey man, just thank y'all for tuning in.
As long as it ain't take that.
It ain't take that. We will see y'all next weekend. Definitely. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it live from the Hill of Haven. We're gonna do it live from the Hill of Haven.
My hands gonna be full, bro.
Okay, so we
if you want to handle the services and we could actually it might be a Josh sighting.
It could be a Josh sighting.
We need somebody white to play the white Santa.
Hey, this is correct.
You already look like a black Santa.
NORAD already see Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. Maybe we can have a Josh Rad. Shout out to another member of the leg, our brother Josh. Hey, y'all. We always do this. Y'all know we go into overtime, but as always, the motto is get the business. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next weekend at Hill and Haven. Reason for the season.
This is grown man business. The collar swag don't hit a witness. I pull up in a Bentley so quick. I'm dropping them bags, popping them tags.